They're often pacing on the far outside. Easy Guess left well for the lead. In between horses, Crystal Water is there. Also there is Have You Seen Her on the inside. Holding the rail is Noteworthy Ideal. Fella's Opal left and now backs off to drop in fifth. Getting away sixth. Keep the Peace in seventh is Fox Valley Kiwi. Sweet Lady Kenwood is eighth, and trailing the field, Ratzaruck. Around the turn, they're into the stretch for the first time, and Easy Guess is hung out three wide for the lead. In between horses, Crystal Water second. Holding the inside third is Have You Seen Her, the quarter in 30 and 4/5. They have one more trip around this 5/8 oval, and Easy Guess has worked hard the opening 3/8. She's in control. On the outside, Park second, Crystal Water racing with the leaders third. Have You Seen Her? These three now drawn away some 7 lengths from Noteworthy Ideal, who's gapping fourth. First over on the outside, fifth is Fella's Opal. Behind her, sixth, Keep the Peace. Fox Valley Kiwi seventh. In eighth position, Sweet Lady Kenwood, trailing Ratzaruck. She's 15 lengths from the leader. Half was in 59 and 3. On to the backstretch, Crystal Water now leads a half length. Easy Guess trying to battle back in second. Have You Seen Her right there in third. Moving up to be fourth goes Fella's Opal. Noteworthy Ideal on the rail. Fifth, Keep the Peace out there. Sixth, she's 8 lengths from the leader. Fox Valley Kiwi 7, 3 wide 8th is Sweet Lady Kenwood. 4 wide 9th is Ratzaruck. 3/4, 129 and 2 on the inside. Easy Guess on the outside. Crystal Water. These two battle for the lead. Have You Seen Her comes on third. Around the turn, they're in the stretch for the opener, and now Crystal Water leads by a length. Easy Guess trying to battle back second. Have You Seen Her's not doing enough third. From far back, closing ground is Keep the Peace. In between horses, Fella's Opal. Crystal Water leads. Keep the Peace closing on the inside. Easy Guess. Crystal Water wins at 2.5. Easy Guess held second. Keep the Peace third. Tight for fourth between Ratzaruck and Fella's Opal, close for fourth. 5, Crystal Water, owned by Walter Rep, Jerry Hansen, and Bill Stores. Jerry Hansen trains Bren Holland, the winning driver. Crystal Water, an Illinois-bred 6-year-old mare by Ideal Society of the Steady Special Mare Special Bunny, and a track program selection by Selkie Sam Jr. in Kelly's Corner. Racing fans, this is the final night of the 1994 racing season here at Balmoral Park. We've raced 52 weeks this year, and going into tonight's action, in the trainer standings, Jim Musick led Gerald Hansen by 2 wins. And now Gerald Hansen has cut that margin to 1 in the race for the trainer standings. Prices are now posted at Balmoral Park as you watch Crystal Water go into the winner's circle. The Perfecta 5.9 pays $47.80. 47. They're often pacing. In between horses, Closed Case left well. Mickey Winner along the rail showing fine speed. Moving up 3 wide is Bucky's Bonus. Mickey Winner benefits from the rail. Dropping in second is Closed Case. Bucky's Bonus now hung on the outside third. Holding fourth is Governor Roscoe. Then it's a 3-length gap to find Super Chef fifth. Coming away sixth is Synologue Colts Gate Bunny at the end. They move into the stretch for the first time, and Mickey Winner has put all of those behind her, and she shows the way by a length and a half. Racing second, Closed Case, the quarter in 31 and 4. By the grandstands for the first time, Mickey Winner by 2, Closed Case racing second. In third position is Governor Roscoe. Racing fourth is Bucky's Bonus as the field starts to get bunched up as they crawl into the club turn. Synologue now wants to pick up the pace, and he's rushing up from last. They race into the club turn. Your leader by a length is Mickey Winner. Synologue now the challenger on the outside second. Closed Case covered up in third, racing fourth. Governor Roscoe. On the outside fifth, Colt Gates Bunny. Shuffled sixth, Bucky's Bonus. Super Chef trails 6 lengths behind the leader. The half went in 105 and 1. On the mid-back stretch, Mickey Winner holds firm on the outside. Synologue now hanging a bit second. Closed Case covered up in third. On the outside, Colt Gates Bunny getting set to go 3 wide fourth. Along the inside, Governor Roscoe, no place to go fifth. Super Chef on the outside, sixth. Bucky's Bonus trails. And around the far turn, Mickey Winner still keeps the lead. 3/4, 136 and 4. It's Mickey Winner holding firm. Sinalog on the outside trying to gain ground second. Closed Case not doing enough third. Moving up from the far outside is Super Chef. They're in the stretch. Mickey Winner leads. Sinalog's going right on by. Sinalog now takes the lead. She's just going to draw away. Sinalog leads by 4, racing second. Closed Case. Mickey Winner's third. Sinalog easily tonight. Closed Case second. Mickey Winner may have held third over Super Chef tight for third. Balmoral's second race is official. Going into the winner's circle, number 6, Sinalog. Sinalog is owned by DTP Standard Breds and Tim Town. Tom Stamper, the winning trainer and driver. Sinalog, a track program selection by Peter's Picks, Mutual Ratings, in Kelly's Corner. Tonight's early daily double 5 and 6 pays $15.40. The daily double 5, 6, $15.40. Second race Perfecta 6-2, $16.80. $16.80 on the Perfecta 6-2. Looking ahead to tonight's third race at Balmoral Park. And ladies and gentlemen, astride at the start is Mel's Merlin. Trotters are sent on their way, and When Her Brad left well for the lead, driving between horses Dakota's Sundance. Trimbella's 3 wide as they battled 3 across the track for the lead. Moving up on the outside fourth is Spartan Ranger on the inside fifth. Take It Back Jack, he's holding fourth now as Spartan Rangers hung on the outside fifth. 3 lengths back in is Charger Boy. Then on the inside it's Sorcerer's Bill. As they move into the stretch, Rum Tum Tum is eighth, and trailing Mel's Merlin. The quarter 29 and 2. Spartan Ranger went on a break, and he's far back now. Under the finish wire the first time, Trimbella has the lead by a length and a half. When Her Brad racing second by the same margin. In third position, Dakota Sundance racing in fourth. Take It Back Jack trying to get off the rail. Fifth is Sorcerer's Bill, but beating him to the punch is Anna's Charger Boy. Far back are Rum Tum Tum, Spartan Ranger, and Mel's Merlin. Halfway home in 101 and 4, less than a half mile to trot in the race. Your leader, Trimbella, length and a half. When Her Brad stalking her second by 2. On the inside, Dakota Sundance third ahead. On the outside, Anna's Charger Boy fourth. Take It Back Jack to the outside fifth. Sorcerer's Bill with the leader 6. Spartan Ranger is moving quickly, and he's moving very fast on the outside. Still 7 lengths, and now Gregory's not waiting. He's just going 3 wide with them. They're inside the final quarter, and Trimbella's drawn away by 5. Anna's Charger Boy on the outside second. When Her Brad drops back third. Dakota Sundance, no place to go, fourth. Racing wide and now off stride against Spartan Ranger. He just doesn't seem to like that one turn right there. He broke both times. Your leader is Trimbella, and she's standing tall by 5. Here comes Dakota Sundance, finding room on the inside. Trimbella with Dakota Sundance coming on. Trimbella wins it by 2. Dakota Sundance second. Sorcerer's Bill came on strongly to be third. In the winner's circle as the official winner, number 7, Trimbella. Trimbella is owned by Melvin Richmond, trained by Dave Maxwell, driven to victory by Dave Maxwell. Trimbella is a track program selection by Peter's Picks, Mutual Ratings, Quick Cash, Selkie Sam Jr. in Kelly's Corner. Tonight's third race was the La Belladonna's race. Third race, Quinella 5-7. Back to wagering, post time in 13 minutes at 7:32. Back to Maywood. Lagging the gate is Kernat. They're often pacing on the inside. Lucky Cavallo showing speed in between horses. Brett's Aaron. Double Joy is 3 wide into the first turn. Moving up to drop in fourth will be Small Blessings. 3 lengths back to My Bride fifth, and 6 Stocks and Bonds racing seventh. Doe Dance trailing Kernat. To the stretch for the first time, your leader Brett's Aaron. Double Joy trying to drop in second, and she does right in front of Lucky Cavallo, who's now third. They move into the stretch and race by the quarter in 30 1/5. Your leader is Brett's Aaron Double Joy racing second and third position. Lucky Caballo in fourth is Small Blessings. Getting set to pull from fifth is My Bride. Stocks and Bonds getting set to come out sixth. Kernet trying to flush them both out, trailing the field, Doe Dance. But 8 lanes covers this field as they splash into the clubhouse turn. Your leader, Brett's Aaron, by a length and a quarter. Double Joy under a snug hole. Second, Lucky Caballo third. My Bride gains without cover on the outside fourth. Stocks and Bonds right behind her fifth. Small Blessings now shuffled sixth. Kernet on the move seventh. She's still six from the leader. Trailing Double Joy 102 and 4, and they're halfway home. Final 3/8 of the mile. Brett's Aaron holds firm a length. My Bride on the outside, second ahead. Double Joy wants racing room third. Stocks and Bonds on the outside, hanging fourth. Lucky Caballo, no place to go fifth. Kernet will have to go 3 wide to be a factor. Maybe she won't, because Stocks and Bonds now is racing extremely wide, and Brent Holland's knifing Kernet in between her, now going 3 wide, and she's just raging with pace as they turn for the money. Your leader is Brett's Aaron. Her immediate pressure now is Kernet, and Kernet swoops up to take the lead. It's Kernet getting the lead and drawing away. Double Joy now shakes loose and is closing to her inside second. Brett's Aaron third. Rest of the field is far back. Your leader, Kernet, she wins by 2. Double Joy second. Brett's Aaron third. Tonight's fourth race is official. Going into the winner's circle for the second time tonight, driver Brent Holland, this time behind Kernet. Kernet is owned by Robert Gordon and the Roadrunner Stables, trained by Bob Farrington, cleverly handled tonight by Brent Holland, his second winner on the program. Kernet a track program selection by all of our program handicappers, and Kernet wins her second in a row at Balmoral. The fourth race was the Wygant family race, the Perfect 8-5, $76.20, $76.20. That's a correction on that Perfecta payoff. The Perfecta 8-5 pays $16.20. Can't seem to read my own writing. $16.20 on the Perfecta 8-5. The Trifecta 8-5-4, $52.60. $52.60 on the Trifecta 8-5-4. 13 minutes to wager on the pick 3 at Balmoral. Post time at 7:56. Back to Maywood. They're often pacing. Royals Ideal and Best of the Class drive quickly for the lead. Moving up on the outside to be third is Stumptown Boy. Ray Gay Skipper got away fourth. Cash Chips is about to pass him in the fourth. Ray Gay Skipper fifth, and trailing the field, Ideal Fella, compact field of 6. Move into the stretch for the first time. Best of the Class in control, racing in second. Royals Ideal in third is Stumptown Boy. Cash Chips fourth. Ray Gay Skipper and Ideal Fella make up the field as they move by the quarter, 31 4/5. By the grandstands and under the finish wire for the first time, Best of the Class in control. On the inside, racing second, Royals Ideal. Ray Gay Skipper charging up on the outside. Ray Gay Skipper now with a rush. Moves up to take the lead. They race into the clubhouse turn, and Ray Gay Skipper makes the lead. Racing second, Best of the Class. Royals Ideal third. Coming on into the outside fourth is Stumptown Boy. Behind him fifth is Cash Chips. Ideal Fell at the end. Field of 6 moved by the half mile in 103 2. Ray Gay Skipper holds firm a length and a quarter on the outside. Stumptown Boy gains ground second. Towards the inside, Best of the Class, no place to go third. Cash Chips on the outside fourth, and 2 from the leader. Royals Ideal, no place to go on the rail fifth. Ideal Fellas a close-up sixth. 3 on the inside, 3 on the outside. 5 lengths would cover them all by 3/4 in 134 1. Ray Gay Skipper holds firm. Stumptown Boy hanging second. On the inside, Best of the Class third. To the outside fourth. Cash Chips. Royals Ideal tips to the middle of the track. Final 1/8 of a mile. Your leader still Ray Gay Skipper. Best of the Class needs room. On the outside, Stumptown Boy and Cash Chips is 3 off the rail. Ray Gay Skipper, Stumptown Boy and Cash Chips. That's the way they cross the wire. Now in the winner's circle as the official winner, one Reggae Skipper. Reggae Skipper is owned by Gene Gallion, is trained by Jim Musick, Sam Widger, the winning driver. Reggae Skipper, an Illinois-bred 6-year-old gelded son of Gay Skipper out of the Adios Vic mare, Rayland Spot, and a track program selection by all of our program handicappers. And with this win, Jim Musick now leads the trainer standings by 2 wins over Jerry Hansen. Tonight's 5th race was the Pacitti Party Race. 5th race is official. The Quinella 1-4 pays $6 even. $6 even on the 1-4 Quinella. Looking ahead to the 6th race. Lagging the gate is Short and Curly's. They're often pacing on the inside. Miley Faye, Jasmine's Cheetah, and Hang On Liz all drive out for the lead. And Coleman gives Hang On Liz a crack of the whip to get her to the front end. It's Hang On Liz now taking the lead, racing second. Miley Faye 2 lengths back. Jasmine's Cheetah now third, settling in fourth as Lake Hills Mama, Short and Curly's fifth, racing sixth and trailing the field. Cheetah's Cheetah. They move into the stretch for the first time, and Hang On Liz takes the lead. They race by the opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. Through the stretch for the first time, Hang On Liz a length and a half. Miley Faye second by almost 2.5. In third is Jasmine's Cheetah, racing fourth as Lake Hills Mama 2 lengths back. Short and Curly's on the move from fifth, trailing the field. Cheetah's Cheetah. She's about 8 or 9 lengths from the leader. Not much change in position as they race over to the half-mile pole. Hang On Liz going on the front end uncontested. She leads a length and a half. Miley Faye gets a golden trip tonight second. Jasmine's Cheetah third. Racing fourth, Lake Hills Mama, Short and Curly's fifth, and still trailing Cheetah's Cheetah. Half was in 101 flat on the mid-back stretch. Hang On Liz leads, moving up 3 wide with a rush. There goes Lake Hills Mama, driving in between horses. Jasmine's Cheetah looking for racing room. Miley Faye. A lot of movement now for the final 3/8 of the mile. Lake Hills Mama 3 wide to take the lead. Jasmine's Cheetah tries to move with her but cannot do it. Hang On Liz fighting back on the inside now second. Jasmine's Cheetah hanging third. Along the inside, Miley Faye needs to do much more. Fourth, far back. Cheetah's Cheetah and Short and Curly's. Around the turn, they're in the stretch, and Lake Hills Mama leads by 3. Hang On Liz trying to come back. Second and third is Miley Faye on the outside. Fourth, Jasmine's Cheetah. Your leader is Lake Hills Mama, and Jerry Hansen's going to move one more win closer. Lake Hills Mama in front. In second is Hang On Liz, Jasmine's Cheetah third. Going into the winner's circle will be 6 Lake Hills Mama. Lake Hills Mama is owned by Ken Spurlock, trained by Jerry Hansen, driven by Brent Holland. That is Brent Holland's 3rd winner of the night. Trainer Jerry Hansen has 2 winners tonight, so once again he's 1 behind Jim Musick as the trainer's title goes right down to the finish wire here at Balmoral. Lake Hills Mama
on the track for the 6th race here at Maywood. Perfecto wagering on this race. This is the start of the $1 twin trifecta. And tonight, a carryover $15,804 will be added to the twin trifecta pool. We will have a mandatory payout since this is closing night.
They're often pacing. Luciano left fast. There goes Fearless Falcon driving up from the outside. Steady Dollar came away third. Dropping in fourth is Midnight Heat. In fifth on the rail, Nutty Irishman towards the inside. Sackham trailing the field, Bermuda Road. They move into the stretch for the first time. Fearless Falcon leads a length and a half. Racing in second, Luciano. In third position, Steady Dollar. Midnight Heat is fourth. 2.5 lengths back, Nutty Irishman fifth. Racing sixth, Sackham, Bermuda Road at the end. 31 seconds flat for the quarter. Through the stretch and under the finish wire the first time, Fearless Falcon going along uncontested, leads a length and a half. Luciano right there, second and third, and on the move from third goes Steady Dollar, and Luciano drives sharply from second. They race into the club turn, Fearless Falcon a length. Luciano now moves up on the outside, second. Steady Dollar back on the rail, third on the inside. Nutty Irishman fourth. Midnight Heat gains ground, fifth on the outside, sixth Bermuda Road. Sackham trails, half was in 101 and 3. On the mid-back stretch, your leader, Fearless Falcon, on the outside. Luciano racing second. Steady Dollar covered up in third. Midnight Heat on the outside fourth, and 2.5 from the leader. Nutty Irishman, no place to go, fifth. Bermuda Road on the outside, sixth. Second at the end. And around the far turn, Fearless Falcon leads 3/4 of a length. Luciano hanging second. 3/4, 1:31 and 2. They've reached the top of the lane. Fearless Falcon's trying to go all the way. Luciano trying to come on second. Here comes Midnight Heat, 3 wide. Third, Steady Dollar wants racing room. Final 1/8 of a mile. Your leader still Fearless Falcon on the outside. Midnight Heat is closing ground. Fearless Falcon's under the whip. Midnight Heat's coming to him on the outside. Fearless Falcon and Midnight Heat. Fearless Falcon holding on. Midnight Heat second, tight for third. 4-3-8. The 8th race starts tonight's late double at Balmoral. In the 8th race, scratch number 7, Hot Horse. They're off in pacing. Right Buckley left well for the lead. From the center of the track driving up is American Bandstand outside of him by Popular Demand, and they're battling for the lead and position. On the inside, Right Buckley. On the outside, American Bandstand. These two battle for the lead. By Popular Demand settles in third. Up on the outside, moving fourth is Favorite Mohawk. Towards the inside in fifth is Annie Rapp. 3 lengths back to Park Avenue Mike, trailing the field, Bronze Pride. They race by the quarter in 29 and 2. American Bandstand has worked hard for the lead, and now he's going to immediately feel pressure from Favorite Mohawk, and now Favorite Mohawk's a bit rough and now goes on a break. Favorite Mohawk is off stride. They race into the clubhouse turn. Your leader, American Bandstand, racing second. Right Buckley in third on the rail by Popular Demand. Towards the inside, Annie Rapp is fourth. On the outside, moving up fifth, Park Avenue Mike. In between horses, sixth, Bronze Pride. Favorite Mohawk back pacing, but he's caught 3 wide. Halfway home in 59 and 4 on the mid-back stretch. American Bandstand leads a half length. There goes by Popular Demand up on the outside. Second, Right Buckley is third. In between horses, Park Avenue Mike is fourth. Towards the inside, Annie Rapp fifth. Favorite Mohawk 3 wide, 6. In between horses, seventh is Bronze Pride. It's a bunching field, and around the far turn, 3/4. 1:30 and 4. American Bandstand leads by Popular Demand right alongside second. On the inside, Right Buckley wants racing room third. On the outside, Park Avenue Mike is fourth. They're in the lane. American Bandstand's got an 1/8 of a mile to go. He's trying to get home. On the outside, another move by Popular Demand. Right Buckley trying to fit between horses. Here comes Park Avenue Mike. They're in a drive to the wire by Popular Demand. By Popular Demand is getting up. American Bandstand a game second. Park Avenue Mike up for third. Right Buckley fourth. Going into the winner's circle will be the Illinois bred 5 by Popular Demand. By Popular Demand is owned and trained by Jerry Hansen, driven tonight by Brent Holland. That is Brent Holland's 4th winner of the night, and this is trainer Jerry Hansen's 3rd winner of the night, which puts him in a virtual tie for first place with trainer Jim Musick. So it's going down to the final race tonight. Jerry Hansen, Jim Musick battling right down to the final race of 1994. They are currently tied in the trainer standings. The Perfecta 5-4, $157.40, $157.40 on the Perfecta 5-4, as you see Brent Holland going into the winner's circle for the 4th time tonight. 8th race rundown top down is 463, 215, scratch and 7, time for the mile 201 flat. In the upcoming 9th race, there are no changes. Quinella Trifecta wagering on the 9th. We're going to go rather quick here. We're just 5 minutes away from post time. Here now are your possible late doubles at Balmoral, coupling the 8th race winner, number 5, by popular demand with the horses and drivers in the 9th race. With number 1, Anxious Nate R.K., Mickey Morgan, $301.60. With 2, All-American Team Rick Finn, $321.60. 3, 7.5, Delinsko, $129.40. They're often pacing on the outside. Broadway Locomotion out sharply for the lead. In between horses, Jughead came away well second. Holding the inside, Anxious Nate R.K. Driving up from the center of the track, S.K. Aggravator now fourth. And moving up, racing in fifth is All-American Team. Getting away 6, 7.5. Ken's Bunny seventh. Racing in eighth is Dealing David. Noteworthy Wolf trails. Into the stretch for the first time, your leader, Broadway Locomotion. Here comes S.K. Aggravator. S.K. Aggravator now takes the lead up on the outside. Jughead up to put pressure on him. Covered up in third now is Broadway Locomotion. It's a 4-length gap to Anxious Nate R.K. fourth. Racing in fifth is All-American Team in sixth position, 7.5. Then to the outside, Ken's Bunny seventh. On the inside, Dealing David eighth. Noteworthy Wolf trails. They're going a quick pace to the half-mile. Halfway home in 58-2. On to the backstretch they race. S.K. Aggravator leads a length. On the outside, Jughead hung in second. Towards the inside, Broadway Locomotion third. 7.5 quickly into contention. On the outside, fourth. Towards the inside, Anxious Nate R.K. no place to go, fifth. Ken's Bunny moves up sixth. On the inside, All-American Team seventh. Racing in eighth. Dealing David, Noteworthy Wolf at the end. Here comes 7.5, charging up 3 wide. S.K. Aggravator holds inside 3/4, 128-3. They turn for the money. S.K. Aggravator on the inside. On the outside, 7.5. They battle for the lead. In the stretch, 7.5 now takes the lead. S.K. Aggravator trying to fight back second. Broadway Locomotion in between horses. Here comes Ken Bunny. Here comes Anxious Nate R.K. rolling up. Anxious Nate R.K. just awesome. He's going to draw away by 2. Tight for second between Ken's Bunny and on the outside, All-American Team tight for second. 159-1 will be the Illinois bred Anxious Nate R.K. Anxious Nate R.K. is owned and trained by James Horvath Jr., was driven to victory by Mickey Morgan. Anxious Nate R.K., an Illinois bred 3-year-old gelding by Anxious Robbie of the Aussie Hanover mare Scotch Highland. Tonight's 9th race is official. The late daily double 5-1, $301.60, 301.60 on the late double 5-1. The Quinella 1-5, $89.60, $89.60 on the Quinella 1-5. The trifecta 1-5-2, $1,789.80. $1,789.80 on the 1-5-2 trifecta payoff. Rundown for the 9th race, top down, is 1-3-5. 924, 786. Time for the mile, 159-1. That's a new mark for Anxious Nate R.K. They're often pacing on the outside, on the go out very quickly for the lead. Moving up from the center of the track is Road Goddess. Moving up to take over third is St. Matrick. It's about a 3-length gap, and fourth is Sterla's Best. Racing fifth, Fireball Shirley in sixth, Patty K. Racing seventh, and that's International Sale True Blue Chip at the end. And moving to the stretch for the first time on the go has the lead. Dropping in second is Road Goddess. The quarter in 30 seconds flat. Through the stretch for the first time on the go leads by almost 2. Racing second, Road Goddess. Here comes Sterla's Best hustling up on the outside third. On the inside on the go, make that St. Patrick now shuffled fourth. Moving up fifth, Patty K. Sixth on the rail, Fireball Shirley. International Sale on the move seventh. Now trailing the field, True Blue Chip, and Sterla's Best is swept into the lead. They race by the half and 101 flat on to the backstretch. Sterla's Best a length and a half. Racing second on the go by 2. On the inside, Road Goddess third ahead. Hanging fourth is Patty K. International Sale charging 3 wide. Road trouble on the backstretch for True Blue Chip and St. Matrick. Also having a bit of road trouble because of that was Fireball Shirley. They move around the far turn. Sterler's Best a length and a quarter on the go, racing second. International Sale can't do much more. She's losing ground in third. On the inside, Road Goddess needs room fourth. On the outside, fifth, True Blue Chip. Around the turn, they're in the stretch. Sterler's Best has the lead. Racing in second on the go. On the outside, International Sale trying to come on third. Still looking for racing room, Road Goddess. Sterler's Best has the lead. Music's going to reclaim the trainer lead, and Sterler's Best will win it a length and 3/4. On the go second, and Road Goddess third. In the photograph 7, Road Goddess finished third, 8 True Blue Chip fourth. In the winner's circle 1, Sterler's Best. Sterler's Best is owned by Lance Wilson, trained by Jim Music, driven by Brian Carpenter. With this win, Jim Music has reclaimed the lead in the trainers' standing with just one race to go. And Jim Music is done for the night. Trainer Jerry Hansen has one more charge in the last race, chance to tie. 10th race is official. The Perfecta 1-5 pays $24.20, $24.20 on the Perfecta 1-5. They're often pacing. Shannon Brooks left well for the lead. Kingfish Almahurst between horses. From the far outside under a heavy whip is Scooter Viking. Scooter Viking now surges to the front, draws clear by 2. Shannon Brooks racing second. Kingfish Almahurst settles in third, racing fourth. No Just Cause. On the inside, Fanny's Mark fifth, parked and moving up in sixth. That's Crown Derby racing in seventh. Crown Time Andy trailing the field, Blue Aura. The quarter in a rather snappy 28-4 through the stretch for the first time. Your leader is Scooter Viking racing second, Shannon Brooks. On the outside, here comes No Just Cause moving up third. On the inside, racing fourth, Kingfish Almahurst. That's a 5-length gap to Fanny's Mark. On the rail, fifth, moving up sixth. Crown Derby racing seventh. Crown Time Andy trailing the field, Blue Aura. The race to the half-mile juncture, and Scooter Viking takes them there in 58-2. On to the backstretch, Scooter Viking holds firm, a length and a quarter on the outside. No Just Cause gains ground second. Shannon Brooks, no place to go, third. On the inside, racing fourth. That's Kingfish Almahurst. Moving up on the outside, Fanny's Mark. They move around the far turn. Scooter Viking holding firm, 3/4 of a length. On the outside, the challenger second. No Just Cause towards the inside. Shannon Brooks has pace but nowhere to go. No Just Cause moving 3 wide for the drive. Right behind him in fourth comes Crown Time Andy. They turn for home in the nightcap, and Scooter Viking leads, and Shannon Brooks out for the drive second. Here comes No Just Cause. Crown Time Andy's closing on the far outside. Scooter Viking's trying to get home. Fanny's Mark's going to get him. Fanny's Mark on the outside now gets the lead at the wire. Scooter Viking second, Shannon Brooks third, and Crown Time Andy fourth. Number 3, that is, Fanny's Mark, owned by Bernard Heffler, the estate of Bernard Heffler. James Heffler and Tom Moore trains. Brent Holland drives. This is Brent Holland's 5th winner of the night. We congratulate driver Brent Holland. 5 wins tonight on the program at Balmoral. 11th race is official. Price is up in a moment. The Perfecta 3-7 for Thursdays. Friday afternoon post is at 4 o'clock. On behalf of the management of Balmoral Park, your announcer has been Peter Galassi. Thank you, and in all cases, please drive carefully. I will tell you before I sign off that we are having some technical problems with the tote. We are having some technical problems with the tote. The correct prices will be up momentarily. Drive carefully. See you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Let's go to Maywood for a nightcap.